Okay, man, are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Now, come on, now crank this motherfucker up.
It's about to get super spicy.
We say the things that they scared to talk about. We practice what we preach. Yeah, we walk it out.
The streets need a voice. We ain't pandering for the crowd. Catch us on Wednesday and Sundays. It's going down.
I ain't going for that he say, she say. That man versus woman. You can miss me with that weekday replay.
We gon' keep it 1K each and every day. Make sure you subscribe, give a like, and press play.
We gon' always keep it raw with you. You got a difference of opinion, please come let us talk with you.
Pull up a seat, this a space where you can keep it real. Real deal, you are in tune with cold fears.
Okay, man, are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Now, come on, now.
Hey yo, what it do? It's your boy Asshole Poppy. We back in the building with another one. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you already know it's your boy Feel Good.
Tonight we got a very, very special guest in the building. Go ahead and let him introduce himself. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and tell him who you is, brother.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hey, if some of y'all don't know who I am David Stewart. I am a Racine native. This is my hometown. Many of y'all may know me from Medea's Neighbors from Hell as Wally the Mailman. Don't y'all, let me not get the singer right about now. Yeah. And some of you all have seen me in all the Tyler Perry plays along with Medea on the Run as Noah.
Okay. Let's drop a bomb for David Stewart, man. Look, man, it's great to have you in the building tonight, my brother.
Thank you.
Man, let's get right into it. Let's not waste no time. I know you've been traveling all day. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you stopping in, you know what I'm saying, to see us.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about it, man. Being from Racine, what got you, how did you get into acting? Like, how did you end up meeting Tyler Perry, getting into that whole situation? Like,
well, let me just go back just from just being here in Racine. Cole, I started out singing in the church. Always been in church all my life, man. Shiloh Stronghold, Church of God in Christ. Let me give a big shout out to the South Side. That's where the church was at on 1836 Howell Street, South Side. And it started from there, me and my guys. You're going to have me speed it up to Medea, but let me not speed it up because I want to take my time because I'm here at home, you all. I'm here at home. So it started from Shiloh Church, and me and my guys, Donald Parson, Michael Jones, and my blood brother, Tony Stewart, we started a group in the church because we were just church boys. We used to be at choir rehearsals, revivals, plenty of revivals. We had what they call shut-ins, where you, on the weekend, you pray all night.
yeah,
like,
I remember the shut-ins. Yeah.
Oh, you remember the shut-ins?
Yeah, I've been to a couple of shut-ins. Yeah.
So, you know, I come from that background, real old school, strict, but I kept perfecting my craft as far as singing, and then I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit. But one day, somebody had told my kid's mother about an audition with Tyler Perry. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you all. I've never watched any Tyler Perry movies, no Medea shows, and none of that. And if anybody know me,
you was just like blind to the whole situation. You walked into it blind.
yeah, pretty much, because I wasn't no fan of it. I was a sports guy, fellas. I played ball. Like,
Okay.
yeah, that was my thing.
You was out there. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
My thing was playing ball. You know, the north side, south side. But my main center where I played ball at was Lafayette. Y'all
Okay,
call it.
yeah.
Y'all call it Tyler Domer.
Yeah, the Tyler Domer. Now. Yeah.
That's so corny. But anyways. but anyways, a cousin of my kid's mother, my ex-wife, he was telling her about this audition, and she was like, David, you ought to give it a try. And at the time, we was married and we was going through some financial issues for a couple years, and I was really at my wit's end as far as my talent, my gift that I had. And you know how it is when you coming from Racine, don't nobody get looked at from Racine.
Yeah.
You don't get that mainstream exposure. But I'm gonna come back to that. But anyways, I went on an audition, Phil, and I sent them the video. They picked me. It was me and my guys, J4 out of Racine. We was like the baddest. We one of the baddest young dudes singing groups in the city.
Okay.
Like for real. But anyway, make a long story short, they picked me to audition, and at the time I flew out to Atlanta. All I had was, I ain't bring no clothes, no suitcase, no nothing. Cause I was like, you know what, please go do this audition. If they don't pick me, just going back on the flight and coming back home.
Yeah.
And I'll be just happy, just knowing that they picked me for to come try for the audition.
Of it all, right?
Yep, exactly,
Yeah, I can
exactly.
see that,
I like that.
So I go for the audition, I get picked, and man, the rest was history. Like for real, the rest was history.
So was that your first audition ever having?
Yeah, I never look. Hold on now. Thanks for saying that. Now I went to Gilmore Middle School.
Okay, shout out. I'm
Yep,
with that.
shout out.
6th grade year.
Gilmore, yeah.
Sixth grade.
Now, when I went to Gilmore, man, that was a rude awakening because I basically lived right off of 6th Street.
Yeah.
So going to Gilmore was like Vice Lord Heaven.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what
Still is.
Word, man.
Ain't much change.
So, but they used to have, there was a teacher by the name of Mr. Jackson. He had this, like this community minority, community youth group. It was called Club Ahana.
Okay.
And I was a part of it. And the only reason I was a part of it, because fellas, there was a bunch of girls in there. I mean, all the black girls, and all the black girls and Mexican girls. That's when I fell in love with the Puerto Ricans, when I got to Gilmore. Man, all the Mexicans, man, I fell in love. I fell in love. But anyways, they had acting class that you can take.
Oh, okay.
I never took them, but I used to skip class to go in those classes because all the girls took the acting class. So I would just go and just hang out. And I'm gonna be honest with you fellas, I thought it was so corny. Man, I thought that stuff was corny, man.
Yeah.
If it had nothing to do with sports, I didn't want to do it.
Right.
But all the girls was in there, so I used to just be in there and I'm like, man, I can do that, but in all reality, I didn't want to do it. So, no, I didn't have no acting experience at all. At all.
That's crazy.
At all.
You just fell into your lap. Like,
Yep.
So do you feel like that was divine timing, the universe, God? Like, how do you feel about the situation and how it played out?
Cole, it was definitely divine timing. Only God knew how to put that all together and orchestrate that all together, because I could have never would have been able to do that on my own. My way of trying to figure it out, I was trying to figure it out with my group.
Yeah.
So then I had like a crutch, some type of help.
I feel what you're
But
saying. Yeah.
I would have never been able to put that together. And then, like you said, the timing was so perfect because I felt like my gift, of course, wasn't looked at, and I just felt like, you know what, God gave me this gift. It may not hit that level. So I just like, well, let me just go for broke. So that was needed.
No risk, no reward.
Yep, there you go. Exactly.
Leap of faith. Okay,
Yep.
I like that. Man.
A leap of faith, most definitely. But I'm gonna say something on that. Even during that time, and then just living in Racine, I was always being encouraged by people in this city. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. There's always been hidden gems in the city of Racine.
Fact.
Always.
Yeah,
Look,
Yeah,
I'm
drop that bomb.
man. They're always. Everybody is gonna mention, of course, Karan Butler.
Facts.
But there was people way before him. There was people of his peers amongst him. Any genre that you can think of, there's somebody here that does it very, very well.
Yeah.
If you ask about a rapper, matter of fact, I'll give a shout out to Steve Money.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That cat was cold, man. But there was always gems here in the city. If you're looking for basketball players, you're looking for people who can draw, people who can sing. At the time when I grew up, they had this girl, Shaquita Streeter.
Man.
She was like the Mary J of Racine, man.
Yeah.
Cold, man.
Shout out to Shaquita.
She
Yeah.
in Houston now with it. She in Houston.
Yeah,
with
she
it.
live in Houston.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I grew up with people like her. There was this guy, man, I can think of so many basketball players, but I'll name a few. Deontay Malone.
Taco Man.
Taco Man.
Taco.
She
Well,
got it.
y'all,
She got it.
okay, y'all call him Taco Man. I never knew Taco Man.
Man, you want the best tacos in
Hey.
the Midwest?
Shout out Josephine's home.
Josephine.
Home of the lemon pepper tacos. You know what I'm saying? That man be doing his thing with them tacos.
Man, that
my
line-
favorite,
Wow.
my favorite, honestly though, is the jerk chicken. The jerk chicken taco. Boy, that
Really?
motherfucker bad, boy.
You ain't fucking with the lemon pepper?
I like the jerk chicken. That
Bro,
Wow.
bro, the line be wrapped around the corner.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
You
see-
shut the whole south side down.
But you see what I'm
nobody
saying?
Doing it like that.
There's always hidden gems out
Yeah,
here.
most
But I think of another person. You all know Yogi?
Yeah.
Yogi with the pudding. Shout
Man,
out,
oh my
shout out
God. Yeah.
Shout out Yogi with the pudding. Most
So
definitely.
there's people, there's always been people here in the city that was just very, very talented, but not everybody got the exposure.
Facts. That's facts.
Why do you think that is from a, you know what I'm saying, small town like? So the energy around here with a lot of people is that Racine is it's a popularity contest. The energy is very high schoolish to where if you're not from a certain side of town or if you're not plugged in with certain families and stuff like that, then people are not going to support you. Like why do you feel like it's not as much support here or exposure here that it could be?
Well, one of the things I've always felt like I never understood that. First of all, I never understood that because we all run around the same circles. We, you know, if I go from one end of the town, you're gonna see the same people.
Exactly.
I never understood why we didn't support one another, but like you said, it became a popularity. I do believe that. I definitely believe that. But I'll say this: when you got it, people know.
Oh yeah.
Facts. Facts.
Look,
Facts.
I'm telling you, when you truly got it, people know, and people may not say much to you personally,
Yeah.
but they know. People know when they come across special people.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, facts.
Yeah.
That's one thing. When it comes down to stuff like that, don't look forward to being celebrated. Don't look forward to being celebrated when people know you're special.
Right.
Now, if you want to hear some noise, just do something negative, and then now
Oh, everybody gonna come.
everybody's going to come out. But I would tell people that's very talented here, constantly stay focused, master your craft, and when the opportunity comes, be ready. And that's one of the things I can say when I was growing up here in the city. We saw very talented people, but when it was time to be exposed, they wasn't really ready
Yeah.
to get to that next
level.
platform.
they wasn't ready, yeah.
They
You know
wasn't
what?
ready.
I can definitely understand that. Definitely. You know, us, we former, rappers, musicians ourselves.
Man.
And we done seen it a lot of times with a lot of people, man. The opportunities do present themselves.
It do.
But if you're not ready to take that step, it don't matter. It's a missed opportunity at the end of the day. And a lot of people don't be on top of their game, unfortunately.
No, at all. And then it's you know, it may be circumstance of maybe their home life.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
They're still intrigued with the street life, and it's still holding on to them. And if they feel like they go to that next level, they're gonna lose some of their friends. Some people are holding on to those things, and I've always said this: when you're really gifted, you're really by yourself. You're really by yourself.
I mean, they say it's lonely at the top. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I think what that means, at least what that means to me, is it's not necessarily that it's not nobody else at the top with you.
Right.
It's more so that the people that you want to be at the top with you ain't necessarily gonna be there. You can't trust the new people that you do got around you that much either, because they wasn't with you in the gym, so to speak. They just there for the ride at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Tag along.
Yeah.
And see, for me, fellas, that's where my faith kicked in. Even as a young teenager, like I told you, I was raised in church, really heavy, and I had a relationship with the Lord by the time I was 9 years old, and I can tell you that's what took me to the next level, because I learned during that time to develop a prayer life. And you know, even right now, a lot of people don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
But I was so blessed to have a mother and father in the home. And I also grew up in the era where in the neighborhood, people looked out for you and made sure you was okay. And they almost like, you know, put their arms around you to embrace you and to encourage you.
The village.
Yeah, the village.
The village, yeah, exactly. But going back to it, that's where my faith kicked in. A lot of times when I needed to get to that next level, I always knew what was my go-to.
Right.
A lot of times it wasn't, you know, the people that I hung out with, but I knew my go-to, and for me it was always my faith and my prayer life, having that relationship. I know that's not, you know, for everybody, because everybody wasn't raised that way. You know, you got some homes, you know, they grew up around a bunch of alcoholics.
Yep.
They might have, you know, single mother family.
Yeah.
So, you know, people's situations is different, but I will say this though, and it never fails. It never fails. When you separate yourself from people who's not like-minded like you, what'll end up happening is people who are like-minded like you, they'll find you if you stay focused at what you're supposed to be doing.
Right.
Just stay focused at what you're supposed to be doing. I'll never forget, I'm going to use Karan Butler as an example. One day I was at the King Center. At the time, they called it Breakthrough. Is it called Breakthrough?
No, you're talking about the church program?
No.
No,
This is
no.
the King Center on the north side.
Oh, that's
On the north.
That's a long time ago.
Okay, yeah, they used to call it Breakthrough. I went to school with Burdock, and he used to take me up to Breakthrough. He was like, "Dad, I'm gonna take you up here." But there was this guy, older guy from Grace Temple. They called him Coach. Coach.
Yeah.
He would get the gym open late at night. So one day I was up there, me and my guys, and it was a lot of us hooping. Karan walked in there, and I think it was either his first year with Connecticut.
Yeah.
Connecticut.
Yeah.
Listen, this man, I'm using as an example. This man walked in the gym, shirt tucked in his shorts, got in the game after we've been running hard, about 5 games. He ran with us. This man, the whole time while he was running, it looked like he was running in slow motion. He was unbothered by us. He was focused on his shot, getting to his spot. He was unbothered by people saying whatever they had to say. It was like he was just playing in slow motion while we was playing at a fast speed. We wasn't on his level.
Yeah. Yeah.
He wasn't even worried about us. So what I'm trying to say is, he was so focused on, if I get to my spot, I know how to get that ball into that hole.
He was locked in.
He was locked in.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is, a lot of times, man, we have to be focused and locked in to the point where people and things around us, it don't bother us.
Exactly.
Man.
It don't bother us.
Yep.
The noise, the naysayers, it don't bother us. Matter of fact, that cat was running while we were sweating. He was chilling.
Man, you know what? You know what, man?
He was chilling. But that let me know, Phil, he was on another level.
He definitely, man.
I feel that.
He's something else because I got a chance to play against him and whatnot. Me and a couple of the guys, and one of my guys, man, he's 6'9", right?
Okay.
And I'm like, man, bro, this your time. Like,
Yeah.
this your time to shine.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, man, I ain't worried about Quran. I'm like, man, you ain't worried about Quran, man. I'm finna go lock Quran down. You know what I'm saying? I'm on him. I'm on him heavy. And he's like, man, you ain't ready for this. And I'm pecking at him. He's like, oh, you really want this, huh? So he turned around and posted me. And boom, boom, boom. Man, I'm dead ass is. We at the Y. I'm dead ass
Wow.
is.
Yeah.
And he turned around and bodied me. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, I guess I wasn't ready. But but what it showed me was like everybody be wanting, like, you know, some people they want it, and then some people like, man, I ain't worried about it.
Yeah.
My guy was more like, I ain't worried about it because that ain't what he wanted. But me, I'm like, man, I want all the smoke, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm finna lock Quran down. But man, after that spin in that body, I was like, all right, bro, this ain't what I thought it was.
You don't weigh enough, little nigga.
This real NBA. This NBA, boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You at the Y.
What's going on, Jazz? What's going on to everybody that's tuned in right now? Thank you for the stars, for the fly guy. Everybody that's watching right now, please do us a favor and hit that share button. Run them likes and them hearts up. We is live in studio right now with Racine's very own David Stewart, formerly known as Wally the Mailman, on Medea's on the Run.
Medea on the Run, Medea's Neighbors from Hell.
Neighbors from Hell. Yeah, boy, look, he's dropping some real jewels tonight.
Man.
He's giving us some good information, man. I want to ask though, so you got to that spot, you made it. You know what I'm saying? Would you feel like, you know, in the words of American Idol, would you feel like you made it to Hollywood, or do you feel like you still got a few doors to knock down, like when it comes to that? Or is that
That's
even
a
an
great
aspiration?
question.
Like, or do you even want to take it farther when it comes to your acting? Like,
I most definitely want to take it further, but let me get back where I thought you was ready to go. Even when I got there, Cole, Phil, I never thought that I arrived. I never thought that I arrived.
Still.
I was still hungry for more, but that's where that humility and that humbleness about me always came in. Even when I got there, like I said, I never felt like I arrived, but I knew when I got there, I knew that was my time.
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
I knew that was my time, and even during that, I knew I can do it. I can do it. Now here's the thing: when I got there, Cole, I knew there was a lot of talented people. I knew there was a lot of talented people around me. I wasn't the only person that could sing or can act. Everybody around you in that camp is gifted.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
But what it did was, it had me to appreciate the hard work that I put in at a young age. It had me to appreciate the people in the city, and I'm just going to throw out some names to just give out a shout out. It had me to appreciate a Coach Watt said,
Man.
David,
He down the street.
work hard, don't give up, shoot them 500 jumpers. It had me to appreciate Coach Bart. They used to be at Southside. I used to play for his team, and he would always encourage me every time he saw me. There's another guy named Paul Satterwhite from Lafayette. There was people around me that was always throwing seeds of encouragement.
Yeah.
And you need that, man.
Man, for real.
You need that. I want to take out a moment to share this with you all, and
Let's talk about it.
yeah, let's talk about it. And I knew I was going to say this when I got here. There was this man. If you're not from Racine, if you don't know this person I'm going to mention. He used to wear a hot towel around his neck.
Cigarette man. That's cigarette man. Yeah, cigarette man.
What's his name?
cigarette.
Cigarette man.
Yeah.
He's staying there.
Look, y'all, when I tell you people like him
Yeah.
is what motivated me. One day I was walking to Gilmore, and walking to Gilmore was always a long distance. And usually I will be walking with my friends to school to Gilmore. But this one particular morning, I was running late, fellas. And while I was in my walking journey, I saw Cigarette Man coming my way. And if y'all know him, some people would be afraid of him. Some people, they know he's gonna ask for a quarter. Man, this one particular day, now here it is, I've never heard this man speak in sentences. I don't even know his real name. I just know Cigarette Man. Make a long story short, as I was walking to school, he was coming in my direction. He stopped me and he called me by my name. This man called me by my name. I was probably like about 6th or 7th grade. It spooked the mess out of me. This man told me, he said, David, you're different. Look, I can spin on that. He said, you're not like all the other kids. And he said, yeah, you a preacher. I went back and told my friends, they didn't believe me. But it was people like him that really encouraged me, and it was life-changing because I never heard this man speak.
Man.
There's another guy that I gotta bring up. There's gyms in this. There are small gyms in the city of Racine.
Yeah.
There's a guy. When I used to go to the Southside Center to go play ball, he would be in the corner sparring. He would be sparring. His hair would look like the man from The Clown.
They look all crazy.
He would
Tall,
be just.
yeah.
He was tall, broad, strong looking. He would just be sparring, just sparring, and we hooping. But on this particular day, I kid you not, it just seemed like the whole gym cleared out, and I was shooting by myself. And that man knew my name, and he brung me over to the corner. I can't make this up. That whole corner was lit. I mean, musty. You can smell it. Wait, it may be funny, but I'm describing like just the whole scenery.
Right.
He's sparring. The only reason I end up in his direction, I shot the ball and I missed, and it rolled his way. Now, I look at stuff and I always say, it's a God thing.
Yeah.
Why did the ball from one in the court, me shooting, fly all the way down in his direction, and I had to get up and go walk into his space?
Right.
This man stopped sparring, and I went to go get the ball. As I'm getting closer, I can smell it, but it never bothered me because he was such a nice man.
Yeah.
And when I got up close to him, he said, he had a funny voice, almost like a Mike Tyson voice. He said, hey, David. Fellas, I looked at him, and he asked me, he said, can I have a word with you? I stopped what I was doing. I said, yeah. He said the same thing the Cigarette Man said. He said, you're special. He said, keep doing what you're doing. He said, you go to Shiloh? I said, you know what church I go to? He said, yeah. He said, I know your pastor, Pastor Ramsey. Listen, fellas.
You said it was like a
Man.
call.
And
Yeah.
them dudes don't talk. That's
Man.
what I'm saying. Like
He didn't talk.
Right.
These are the type of people when they spoke and they encouraged you, it went such a long way with me. And I've been holding on to that even up to now. What a lot of people lack in this city is encouragement.
Yeah. I agree. I definitely agree.
Some people want encouragement from the people from the street.
Yeah.
I know me and my group, we wanted the credit from the streets because we was church boys, because we were considered nerds. We were considered corny, but we wanted the credit from the streets.
Yeah, you want that neighborhood love.
We wanted that neighborhood love.
Yep.
But guess what? We had it, but they spoke in silence. They never spoke out. But it was people like them, Cigarette Man, and that man, I don't know his name. He was sparring. It was
Shadow
people,
boxing.
it was people
Man.
like him.
Boy, he used to be in the gym.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, was he a real boxer? Like, 'cause he
Yeah.
used to
Yeah. Everybody
gone.
need encouragement, man. Everybody needs someone to support, whether you're popular or not. I'll say this: I went to Park High School, and there was a lot of popular people in high school. I love my high school years. But can I tell you something, Cole?
Let's talk about it.
I wasn't one of the popular guys in school.
Oh yeah. I definitely was. I wasn't one of the popular ones in school myself. I wouldn't say I was unpopular, but I definitely wasn't a part of the popular crowd. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
What about when you had that Cisco look on?
Man, stop playing.
Oh, my fault. He had that
Okay.
like Cisco.
Yeah.
That thong. My bad. Nothing.
Nah, I mean, you know, I used to dye my hair. I used to experiment. I dyed my hair blonde. I dyed my hair red. Mm-hmm. You know, I used to be a singer too. I can't do that no more.
Man.
But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He said auto.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, but yeah, though, I was, like I said, I was never part of the popular crowd, and it was, like I said, I was a rapper, so it was that much harder for me to get people to respect my craft, to take me serious. You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't until I started battling.
Okay.
Started, you know what I'm saying, claiming to be the best around that people started to pay attention. Mm-hmm. When I was just rapping and trying to make songs and put them out there, he not from this side of town, or he not.
Yeah.
So they weren't paying me no attention. When I started saying I was better than everybody, then everybody, who the fuck you think he is? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I had to do to make a name for myself.
It's that town, man. That's the town for you.
So would you say Racine always had that I want to say that crab bucket mentality?
I mean, I'm from Chicago. We both from Chicago.
Okay.
So I mean, as far as long as I've been here, man, I can honestly say I wouldn't say it was always been a crab, you know, crab in the barrel mentality, but it was definitely a lot of favoritism, nepotism type energy going on. Like I said,
what do you mean by favoritism?
Like I said, popularity.
It be them names, man. It be them last names.
It's certain
that's
names.
What it be.
If you, like I said, even the sides of town. I grew up on Bird Avenue. My time out here in Racine was mostly on the west side of town. The west side of town not known for being popular or having, you know what I'm saying. It was the south side. It was Midtown, 12th Street. It was the north side.
Okay.
You know,
you had to be in the hood.
even 3 Mile, Shelbourne Court. Like, you know what I'm saying. But when I was coming up, Shelbourne had a name. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I wasn't, so from not being from none of them areas, people was like, oh, he an outsider. You know what I'm saying? He different from us, or whatever the case may be. It just, I don't know. It's always been like that for certain people, though.
One thing about the town, man. What I noticed, like since I've been here, and shit, you gotta fight. Like even like the ones that come from a name and whatnot, they might have it a certain way, but a lot of them fought for it too. You know what I'm saying? Like they had to put in that work constantly. Cause I look at a lot of guys that I know, and I'm like, damn, bro, like how did you? And then I look at the work that they did put in. It's like, yeah, you can come from a certain type of family, but at the same time, if you don't have no work ethic, you ain't gonna be able to sustain all that. You know, like that for a long period of time.
Right.
And the ones that did come up, it's like they knew the lane to stick in, like to stay in that lane. Like, okay, this the lane, it was already set, and they just.
But you know what? That's the thing too, though. Like you said, it's that lane. I think a lot of people in Racine don't go far because it's a lot of copycats.
Oh yeah.
Going back.
Okay, what do you mean by that? I don't understand that.
Like a lot of monkey see, monkey do, and not in the sense of inspiration, literally in the sense of copycatting.
Okay.
Like it'll be a guy that'll see somebody doing something to be like,
And the tacos.
oh, I can do that too. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing with him. He didn't ride nobody's. He's the only black man making tacos.
Man, you'll see everybody like when he was doing
Deontay
this
Malone?
thing, man, like I'm talking about his tacos is immaculate.
Wow.
When he was doing this thing, I used to see a couple other guys, man, I'm finna make tacos. I'm like, bro, like, where's you making these from? Like, I can go make them.
You wouldn't even think about no tacos until you seen that man getting his love off the tacos.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? It be people that be like, people be doing, I can say even with the clothing.
Yeah.
You know
But he's well, go back to him. He's built differently.
Yeah, he definitely is.
He's a true athlete. So all that grinding, putting in work,
it's in him.
it's in him.
Yeah.
So I don't care if he wore Well, since we mentioned him, hey, big shout out to him again.
Definitely. Shout
Matter
out
of
to
fact,
the
this he know what it takes
Yeah.
to get to that next level. He got it in. It's in his DNA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to cut you guys off, but there's a lot of people in I don't know a lot of people in Racine like I used to, but it's in our DNA to be able to hustle and to grind
No,
and to
that's one
survive.
thing the sound
Yeah.
got us
That's
hustle.
one thing. We got that,
Yeah,
man.
you gotta have it. You
We
gotta
got
have
it.
Yeah.
We got it, man.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what make in Racine for the minorities. That's what make us so special. We got that, man.
Yeah.
That's shout out to Tony Perry. One day I saw him. I forgot where I saw him at, and I told him, I said, a lot of us, we're really so much alike. That's why I don't understand why we hate on each other. We're so much alike. We have that skill set where we feel like we can get it, or we're alone.
Yeah.
We're survivors. Anybody that come from Racine, you're a survivor.
Facts now.
Yeah.
Facts.
You are a survivor. So we gotta give more credit to us, and that's what makes it so special when people from our city, quote unquote, make it.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so special, man. Because when you have those diversities, those trials or trying to get over the hump, those various things coming at you, and you're able to overcome it.
Yeah.
That's why people can go ahead and take their hat off to you when they see you, or they can say, you know what? Not that I want to be like them, but that's my motivation. But I want to be better.
Facts.
So what if you want to do tacos like Dante Malone?
Yeah.
Go and make them tacos. It's still enough people around this city where we can all support one another.
No, that's real.
I'm serious about that.
That's real. That's real. Hey, man, you know what? Like, I'll say this, right? When I first came to Racine, you know what I'm saying? I was on the north side. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the north side. A lot of legends over there too. But like when I moved out, I moved, you know what I'm saying, to the west or whatever. And I used to always still run back, you know, because I'm like, man, that's why I can't. I was there first. I was comfortable there, you know. And then one day, my uncle was like, man, like, he was like, shit, man. He was like, you got to make your own lane. You got to be your own man.
Yeah.
You know. And then that was around the time, like, I used to hoop. And when I was hooping and whatnot, I used to go, what? Trash? Come on, I'll take you outside right now. No, but that's when I met, like, my guys like Devontae Payne, man. Vontae, man. And him and his brother Monte, like, they took me, you know what I'm saying, over to the south side. You know, I'm out there hooping with the guy. And them boys out there running and gunning. You know, I'm like, damn, like, they gunning over here.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, so I started going over there more, you know, hooping with them. And then next thing I know, I'm going to every center around the town.
Yeah.
Starting to see, like, okay, these guys go like this, these guys go like that. Like, a lot of guys from over on Linden and all that. Like, you would think, like, Linden, like, what? But them boys was some real hoopers.
Real hoopers,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, like, when it came to the music, when I met bro and them, it was like, I'm like, man, I ain't really like, you know, like, I ain't really with this music stuff.
Yeah.
And then my brother, man, rest his peace, man, Patrick, man, like, he was like, bro, you need to try this, you know. And then when I met bro, I'm like, man, who is dude, man? Like, dude think he like, you know, whatever the case may be. But bro he knew his craft.
Yeah.
You know, I was new to it. I'm like, man, I got this, man. I'm in these streets. I'm finna go on this stage, do my thing. But what it was when I came to the town, I was kind of one-track minded until I opened up my mind. And I was like, man, bro, it's a lot of people around here really be putting in work on all type of platforms, on all type, you know, on different stages.
Yeah.
So it's like, I understand exactly where you're coming from. It's like, you can't really say, like, this is your thing. If you gonna be the king of it, be the king of it. But I'm pretty sure it's always gonna be somebody in the background, like, man, you know what? I think I could do that too.
Yeah.
And at the same time, it's flattery. You gotta look at it as flattery because, like, they looking at you like, If you did it, I can do it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like you were saying, it's that hard work, it's that effort, it's that grind. Like, it don't just come easy.
Everybody ain't gonna put the same thing in, so everybody ain't gonna get the same thing up.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what it really boiled down to.
Well, here's my. Can I ask you all a question?
Hey, go ahead.
Do you think individuals have to leave this city to be successful?
I absolutely do.
Man.
But
Wait, let me say
feel
that
like-
again.
Go ahead.
Do
Ask it
you
again.
all feel, for those who are really gifted in wherever they do have to leave this city to be successful? I'm gonna say what I get ready to say, but I want to hear from you all.
Let me get this one first.
You go ahead. I'm gonna answer that too, cause yeah.
I absolutely do, but I feel like it's a double-sided coin to that. I feel like it all depends on the lane that you're trying to go down.
Facts.
This city ain't big enough for everybody to eat off of certain things. And it's not because of the popularity, it's because of the demographic.
Okay, you're right.
When you trying to do certain stuff, you gotta know who you selling it to, who you're providing it to. And certain things, this ain't the place that people want it. Me, I'm a barber, you know what I'm saying, stock cosmetologist, whatever. I do certain things, and the demographic for certain services that I might be able to offer is not big here. There's
So
not
you cannot be a successful barber here?
I'm not saying you can't be a successful barber. I'm saying there's certain services that would help you be more successful that the demographic here doesn't want. So if you want a certain level of success, you got to go somewhere else. You can definitely make good money here cutting hair. You can definitely make good money here doing hair.
Okay.
But if you want to do certain type of styles on certain type of people and different things, you got to get up out of here. You with music. Yeah, you can do the local talent shows and the local grassroots and the local open mics, but if you want a certain level of success, you got to get up out of here.
Okay.
Certain people is okay with having their hometown love. They okay with just having their name known around their town, around their city, and being
So
that
Cole,
local.
who's I ain't trying to pick, but I am gonna pick. Who's like one of the top barbers or so-called popular barbers in the city of Racine?
It's a couple. Boo Demon, Nino.
Okay,
Darius
hold on.
Nunn.
Wait. Hold on. What makes now as you name these individuals, and see, I'm setting you up. I'm setting you up.
Let's talk about it.
So, as you name the individuals of, let's just say barbership. I don't.
You said
barbershop.
barbership, okay.
Yeah, whatever. Barbers. Each person you name, tell me something that's unique about them. And see, you're gonna make my point.
So, Boo Demon is the first person I named. With him, I would just say more so his quality. And
Yeah, he got that quality.
He got a level of quality to his haircuts that you can't find in a lot of places. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, stop. Have you ever took out time to tell, his name is Bo Demon?
Boo Demon.
Boo
yeah.
Demon.
Bo Demon.
Yeah.
Have you ever took out time to go over there and share that with him?
Well,
Interesting.
personally,
See?
no, you asking me certain questions. You asking me certain questions.
See?
You don't know certain
That's
things.
the
You asking
problem.
questions. No, you asking questions
That's-
about things you don't know about.
Okay.
Me and him have a personal history as to where we never gonna be able to sit face to face and have.
So you
that
got a
type of
personal,
conversation.
you got a personal feelings about it, about
No,
him.
we got personal feelings about each other. Yeah.
Grow up.
He said, "Grow up." He said,
that's
Grow up.
That's real.
That's real shit, though.
But you know
Okay,
what?
wait.
Oh, go
I
ahead,
told
go
you I'm
ahead.
going somewhere.
Into it.
Go ahead.
Let's talk about it.
That's one of the reasons. That's why there's so many great gifts in this city. But they never get to hear. We don't celebrate one. I just left. I got invited to Delray Hunter birthday celebration. I'm so glad I went. I told him one of the reasons I'm here is because we don't celebrate one another. That's the problem.
I feel that.
Cole, that's a problem.
Facts.
We as black men, black, white, Mexican, Puerto Rican, I don't care. In our same, we don't celebrate one another. Now, okay, I'm gonna let you keep going, but see, you trigger something. And I want something to be triggered into you.
Let's talk about it.
This is what we should be doing.
That's facts. That's facts.
And we do not do it.
It's not a lot of camaraderie around here.
Okay, now,
I'll give you that. I understand what you're saying.
now hold on, Cole. Since you a a-hole,
It's about to get super spicy.
now listen.
Let's go.
There's no excuse for that. There's no excuse for that. You're an awesome barber. I never sat in your chair. I've seen your cuts on social media. But you also know you're a good barber, right?
Oh yeah, I know.
Isn't it good to hear?
Definitely.
Okay. There's no excuse for that. And that's why we can't lock up and get together and do something together. Because little itty bitty, that's why you can't even get to the next level. And guess what? When you can't do that, I'll look you right there. I'll look right in the camera. You're not ready.
Talk.
You're not ready.
Let's talk about it.
Bring on the next person.
Type shit.
Man, hold on. Let me chime in, cause look, you kind of.
Look at that.
Go ahead, listen. Okay, now look, you had a good question. You said, can anybody make it here? You feel like, is this enough, right? Now, I want to speak on the guys that got like the clothing brands, right?
Okay.
Now, I want to give a special shout out, man, to all the guys that really got the clothing game popping in the town, because
It's a lot. It's a lot.
it's a lot, but like I look at it, it's like, you know, you got your Gucci, you got your Louis, you know, you got your Prada, you got all that, right? But it's something that make each one of them special. You know what I'm saying? Like you got my boy Mike goes at
Echelon.
Echelon. Man, he got a crazy line going.
What
you know?
makes him unique?
Oh, man,
What makes him special?
Oh, for sure. I say what makes him special is like, you know, it's just his style. It's like
It's
the
the
West
style. It's
Coast,
his
New
style.
York. It's like like he got that grind. Like you see it. His
Okay.
grind, it shows in his store.
All right, the next
You know,
person.
And then I'll say David Airman exclusive, right?
Okay, what makes him unique?
Now he got like the streetwear, the gritty, you know what I'm saying? Like that grimy, like, you know, you want to be enticed. Like he got that streetwear. He get out in the hood, he push, he promote, he uplift, you know, all that. And then I want to push it down to my boy Full Feather Fly. Now with him, he really be on the next level, because if you want your brand, you know what I'm saying, out there, he'll help you get your brand out there. He'll help you start your LOC. He'll help you start, you know, he'll help you promote it. He'll help you get your whole setup going. You know, whatever you need, like he tap in.
He's definitely the go-to guy.
And I wanna throw one other guy up in the mix. Like he up and coming too, but my boy Zoe from Gutter Way, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I don't know
He
that
nice,
guy, but okay.
Yeah, he up and coming, but he more on the chef side. He a crazy cook.
Mm-hmm.
He got it, you know. But all them guys, I look at all them guys and I be like, man, like they really be doing their thing, and they don't never throw shade at nobody. You know what I'm saying? And they all just solid individuals, you know.
Got it.
And that's the beautiful thing about it. And then it's like with the whole, we got a lot of guys that do the videos, you know. Like
We was talking about that earlier.
Yeah, we was
but go
talking
ahead.
about that earlier. But like my thing is this, like I want to give a shout out, you know, to the boy 50 Shots. You know what I'm saying?
Diego Escobar, shout him out.
He do nice work. Nice work. Then we got Ari.
Ari Bills.
Ari, she go crazy, you know. Then we got PJ, you know what I'm saying?
The original.
Man,
The
like,
original.
one of the
Look,
originals.
That's one thing we gonna talk about.
Lockridge?
Lockridge. Yeah, PJ Lockridge. He nasty. But it's like the thing is like this, like you said, man, we got so much talent in the town. I just feel like you were saying, like we do all need to come together and make this town what it really is. Like it's a special town. Like Full Feather Fly always say, he's like, bro, this is a gold mine. It's a gold mine. And everybody I know, all of them people I named off, they all go outside the town and just put the town on. Just put the town on. Make put their don't nobody, they don't claim nothing else but the town. And that's a beautiful thing. So
And see, that goes back to what I was saying earlier. There has always been special people here in the city of Racine.
oh yeah, for sure.
Always, from one generation to the next generation to the next generation. There has always been special people. But in the midst of all of that, like I said earlier to Cole, is that we don't take out time to tell a person how special they are.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And
That's
then
real.
and this is what we do. This is what we do as a city. We wait until they dead and gone in the coffin
To give them their flowers.
to give them their flowers. And to tell them how great they are. And they cannot smell their flowers. They cannot hear the wonderful words. But that's when their name become great.
Yeah.
Is when they can't work no more.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Cause what they say, like, well, art, your name don't hold that true value until you pass. Like everybody talk, man.
Artists and authors, they become more famous after their death, for sure. For sure.
So how do we? So here it is. It's three black men. Us, we sitting here. Phil, how do we overcome that?
Oh man.
How can we as black men make it better, far as supporting one another? What can we do?
For me, I would say, honestly, the brother Tyrell, man, he brought up, he had said something about like getting the people to come together and like just throwing like small events, starting there, because it is a lot of guys that be over here, over there. It be scattered,
Okay.
Because I feel like everybody is a boss in their own type of way. Everybody is the boss. But the main thing it is, like, it wouldn't be nothing for us to rent out like one of the what that is, what it's called, Three Monkeys. I mean, what's that facility out there? Out by the eye?
That's about the Route 20.
Yeah, it's a big building out there.
Okay.
Right, like for us to all come together and then put something out there, man. I think that'd be pretty dope because we really got so many dope individuals out here. Like I even on the comedy tip, I want to give a special shout out to Fo Crazy Tell Self. Man.
Wait, what's the name?
Fo Crazy Tell Self.
Okay.
Man, my
Big
boy
shout
Fo, man, listen, the man, he always coming with it. He always coming
Stay
with
hustling, stay grinding.
it. Like, and we fully support him. Like, hey, he called us like, hey, bro, I need y'all out here. I need you on this skit. I need you doing this. I need you guys behind the camera. Full support. Because, like, we understand, like, it's about that grind. But then at the same time, you can grind. But if you ain't got no team with you, it's like, man, like, you lose that interest. You lose that passion over time. It's like something like just sucks it out of you, But like I feel like, man, everybody out there named out there, and it's more. Like, don't get it twisted, it's definitely more.
I believe that, yeah.
But it's like them the ones that I've been seeing over time, just constantly grinding.
Them boys do their thing.
Like,
man. Shout out to everybody.
Man.
Shout out to everybody in Racine that's doing something in general right now.
Fact.
Especially in the world that we live in today, man. There's so much entrepreneurial shit running around right now. So many people starting businesses and succeeding than ever before. You know what I'm saying? So I want to shout out everybody right now that's doing something. Or trying to be more than what they is and where they came from. Let's switch gears a little bit and get back into David and the characters that he played.
Man, I'm enjoying this, man. I'm
We
enjoying
appreciate
this.
you for coming out, man. What was it like the first time? So hold on, let me ask this question first. Have you ever shared any stage time directly with Tyler Perry as the character Medea?
Yes, I have. I was able to share, especially when I did Medea on the Run. I played Noah. I was able to share a lot of stage time with him because I played a nerdy character. He made fun of me a lot.
Okay.
So it was real cool because I was able to have a lot of interaction with him, like every night, like all the different shows we was doing. I was having those interaction with him, and man, I loved it. I loved it. But one thing I wish I would have had was to be able to have a one-on-one talk with him.
Okay, right.
Just to say thank you.
You never really got that chance to just chop it up with him as a person.
No. And that's one of the questions that everybody asks, and I always said I wish I had that personal conversation with him, because I always wanted to tell him thank you.
For the opportunity, yeah.
Absolutely.
Man, that's a grinder. Man,
Absolutely.
that man is a grinder. What, he was homeless? Sleeping
Yeah.
on it, sleeping in his car,
they
train?
sleeping in the
Yeah.
car.
Man.
So what was now? That's the thing though. Him climbing out, from where he came from and making it to there, and then you being able to, what I'm saying, get that opportunity. What was the energy like of being around him just on stage?
That's a great question. The energy was always high. Like I gotta put it into like basketball terms. Just imagine the energy is like LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kobe, Kevin Durant. That energy is like
That winner spirit.
that winner. They gonna give you. Oh, Steph too. Yeah. Steph. Yeah, absolutely. You know, every time you see them play or perform, they gonna give you A1 sauce.
Man.
Nothing less.
Yeah.
So the energy being around the whole Tyler Perry production was always high. I want to say it was probably one of the most positive environments I've ever been in, and that was the thing that really got me. I didn't really hear no negativity. And see, that's the thing. Once you get to that certain level, all that ism and schism and all that type of stuff, it can't be there. It can't be there, because you'll get chewed out and get eliminated real quick, because you gotta go, because guess what? You changing that energy. When I got there, that energy stayed like this all the time. But that also was a great reflection off of Mr. Perry. He demanded that. He demanded that. He made you felt like you're the greatest person in the world. He it's just how he does it, man. And that's one of the reasons why if somebody say, would you go back and work with him again? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Not only that, just being around excellence. Phil, if you have never been around excellence, you don't know what to expect.
Facts.
But to be around excellence when it comes down to everything, when it comes down to your place of where you're getting ready to stay at, when it comes down to your pay,
Man.
when it comes down to when you come into the city, they're rolling out the red carpet for you. When it comes down to even how you're eating the best of the best type of food, and it's just you're almost like, for me, at times I would say to myself, man, am I even worthy of all of this? Because it was like a
So even though you had already made it,
I was still pinching myself.
still had that, okay.
Oh yeah.
So it wasn't doubt, it was more so just a reality, like,
Yeah.
I'm actually here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Feel that.
Yeah. And then just to be able to be in that environment where people around you, they're rooting for you.
Yeah.
And you can feel it. You can feel it, Phil. Like they're coming up to you and let you know they appreciate your gift.
Yeah. And it's your people.
It's
Man.
that's what makes it so wonderful. That's what made me go back to earlier when I said, Cole, name off some of the people that's really, really good. Have they ever heard of how you feel about or their uniqueness? Yeah. Have you ever told them? That goes a long way. I was able to hear that every night, every day. You're awesome. You're great. You're amazing. And if you didn't believe it after a while, Cole, Bill, you're going to start believing it. Because everybody around you is encouraging you like that. And it's effective. It is effective.
Yeah, it's motivation.
Man,
it's a lot of power around hearing positive words. Hearing positive affirmations about yourself, especially coming from other people.
Man, especially
You know
coming
what I'm saying?
from your own.
Yeah.
Boy, because you know, like, man, black people, man, we can be very
Oh yeah,
judgmental.
we are our own worst enemy when it comes to stuff like that. It ain't even got to be your hometown. People will tear you down quicker than they'll build you up.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that's just unfortunately a harsh part of reality. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta have that confidence within yourself to keep pushing.
Would you say Tyler Perry is a perfectionist?
Oh, most definitely.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Okay.
We hold on.
Okay.
Our rehearsals be like 12, 14 hours of rehearsals. And I'm talking about spending 2-3 hours on the same scene. And you're constantly the same scene, and you sitting watching. If you're not in the scene, like, how many times we gonna go over that? They're doing an excellent job. How many times we gonna go over that?
Yeah.
He's such a perfectionist.
Yeah. I figured he was.
Such a perfectionist. It got to the point where you had to respect it. You had to respect it, because when people come to a show for the very first time, that's why they're so blown away, because we're so locked in those rehearsals after doing it over and over and over and over. It's just like cooking a cake. I gotta grab the baking soda. Now I gotta grab whatever else ingredients, the sugar, the brown sugar, and you master that cake until where everybody, when they taste it, they want more. They want more.
Buddy Velastro.
But it's the same ingredients. It's the same ingredients.
Yep.
They are mastering. They putting in that time.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing with the work that I did with Mr. Perry. Man, we went over those scenes so many times. And I have to admit, learning lines, memorizing lines, was so hard for me. So hard for me. I'll tell the truth for myself. I wasn't the best reader in school.
Okay.
I wasn't a good reader. I wasn't a good reader at all.
You hated being called on to read out loud.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'd be like, hey, I gotta go use the bathroom. I gotta go do something. But because those rehearsals are so intense and you're going over so much, after a while, them lines just start popping out of your head. You can just see them.
Yeah.
You can just see them. And when you get on stage, it's just like clockwork. You can just say them, and you can move around. You can say your next line. You know the other person line.
It's almost like muscle memory.
Oh my God! Yeah. Exactly. But I do want to say this. I do want to say this. If y'all don't mind, one of my special moments, being on the tour with Madea on the run, doing the shows. I believe we was in either Detroit or LA, and this is when I finally sort of said to myself, wow, I think I made it, David. I think I made it. And I've never been like this. I've never been like this, Cole, Phil. I've never been like, I always been humble. I was taught to stay humble. But this one particular show, night, at the end of the show, I saw this lady. She looked beautiful. When I say her name, it was almost like she was like a walking angel coming on the stage. She was coming in my direction, but I sort of looked away as if like, no, that's not her. It was Cicely Tyson.
Drop that bomb.
Oh my goodness.
She got a presence, don't she?
Man.
She got a
Oh my God. I saw her from the distance, but then she was getting closer. She got close, and it's almost like I froze, like I just stood it. And I've never been like starstruck to anything, but she had such a, it was like such a angel type of presence when she came up to me, and when she came up to me, she touched my face.
He ain't never watched that.
I said, "Oh my God!" Cicely Tyson just grabbed my face,
He hit you with the baby.
and she looked at me, and it was just like I was just standing there, and she said, "You was wonderful."
Man, I know that felt good.
That was, oh my God! I said to myself,
Send chills.
I made it.
Man,
I made it.
that's a moment though.
That was a moment. That was a moment.
She's a legend.
Man.
That was
So for that, yeah.
Cole Field. That was a moment. But you know what? When I thought about it, after putting all the work from a child, when coming from Racine, you be like, people are thinking like they can't make it. When you get someone like that,
Yeah.
to be able to embrace and love what you just did, that's like one of the ultimate feelings, fellas.
Man.
And that's one of the reasons why Coldfield's podcast has to keep going.
Yeah. Man.
I don't care if you only have 30 people, 20 people watching. You all got to keep going. Because you know why? Y'all got it, man.
Man,
Appreciate that.
Y'all got it. No, I'm serious. Y'all got it. You have to keep going. What did I say earlier, Phil? What got me about Cole is when I first met him, came up to the barbershop, this man spoke to me.
Yeah.
He greeted me, and he was happy to do it. Mm-hmm. That meant everything to me. So what I'm saying is, you never know what you may say or how you may greet a person that may change the whole perspective of someone's life.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I feel that.
And that's why it's so valuable that we show love to one another.
Yeah, look.
Like,
little courtesy, just a little compassion, you know.
what,
Go a
Cole,
long way.
Cole, what did I do the other day? On Facebook message, when I messaged you.
Oh yeah, send me.
And I'm not saying this to brag or anything, but what did I do?
Yeah, you blessed me with an early birthday gift.
Okay.
My birthday ain't for nothing 30 days, but it was more so
40 days.
Hey, mind your business.
Okay.
Guy here. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It was like, it was a genuine energy. Like you felt so inclined to treat me, you know what I'm saying, a certain way based on the energy that we transfer between each other. Like we've been having some good conversations.
Yep.
Some good business conversations, good energy conversations. Like man, I ain't gonna lie, I done learned a lot from you in the last couple weeks in the conversations that we've been having building up to this episode.
Man.
So Cole, Phil. So when you have those type of moments with certain individuals, that's what you hold on to.
Fact.
Fact.
I agree. Yeah.
Definitely.
That's what you hold on to.
It's an impression. It leaves an impression on you.
Now guess what? It also lets you know too that the gift that you have, you obviously got it because somebody else see it.
Facts.
Because they spending time, they're taking out time of their busy schedule to acknowledge that individual. So Cole, you don't think I don't see greatness in you?
You know what? Remember that conversation?
Oh no.
No, remember that conversation we had in the gym that night? You wasn't there. Phil, you wasn't there. You didn't. I think you had your son or something. You wasn't able to make it to the
was
gym
leg
that
day?
night. It might have been leg day.
Okay.
He be skipping leg day.
Right.
But,
Twice a month.
Yeah, I had seen you in the gym. This was actually when I had gave you the cologne that night. It was just me and you in there.
Salacious.
The Salacious.
Salacious, okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Salacious,
Oh, yeah,
y'all.
Shout out to Salacious.
Yeah.
We'll be back in production tomorrow, actually. You know what I'm saying?
Go crazy.
Full-size bottles be ready at the end of the month. But yeah, we was having a conversation, and you had randomly you spoke about it. You was like, man, Cole, you was like, you got it. I see something in you. You a star. And you was like, but I feel like a lot of people haven't recognized it yet. And I told you, I said, that's funny that you said that because that's literally how it's been my whole life. There's certain people that see what I do and understand it and see that I got certain qualities, and then there's other people that, you know what I'm saying, for whatever reason don't. But that's why I push as hard as I push. That's why I go as hard as I go, because I know exactly what I'm capable of and what I got inside me. So to hear, you know, at this time, like I said, we were still getting to know each other. To hear you randomly, you know what I'm saying, hit me with that, it definitely meant a lot, because you somewhere I'm trying to make it to. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily, you know, acting and stage plays, but just in that door, in them rooms, with, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it to that. So to be recognized, you know what I'm saying, by somebody that's already there, it was a lot. It definitely meant a lot.
Absolutely. Well, fellas, I always, when I get invited to anywhere, I don't like to come to any type of invitation empty-handed. Okay. So since this is the best podcast in the city of Racine,
the hottest podcast, the hottest podcast in Southeast Wisconsin.
Let's go.
Southeast Wisconsin.
The Cold Fields podcast, and this is my first podcast in Racine. Hopefully you all invite me to come back again.
Oh, yeah.
Most definitely.
And I'm gonna bring some people with me to show y'all podcast some love. But I brung y'all something. Now wait, hold on. I gotta say this. And and those of you all who are listening, that particular day that we was at the gym, Cole brung me, gave me some of his fragrance. Salacious. Okay. What was the other two?
I had the Salacious. I had Loquacious.
Loquacious.
I had he didn't smell the pink panties. Yeah, the citrus oud. I had a citrus oud.
Okay. Now I want to let everybody know, and I told you this, Cole. And see, this is how you're supposed to support people. First of all, you actually make the fragrance.
Yeah, I make
from scratch.
I make them from scratch. I sit down. I'm finna go in the lab tomorrow with the essential oils, perfumers, alcohol. This is not regular.
Yeah.
Not regular alcohol. You can't buy this in stores. You know what I'm saying? DPG, different things, and I'm like a chemist. I'm really like a mad scientist. I'm sitting there all day. Sometimes I go nose blind because I be smelling, you know, so many different scents. But yeah, I do all of this from scratch.
Oh yeah, and let them know
it's a passion. It's a passion, man.
Let them know about the situation.
Oh, we got an event coming up in the next month. A sip and smell situation.
Oh, nice.
Where we're gonna sit down. You can bring in. It could be a couples night date thing, or it could just be a solitary project. But me and Full Feather Fly Guy, we're both. You know, he does candles, tequila candles and things. Not tequila candles, but he just take different type of liquor bottles.
Yep.
And he cuts them and he turns them into candles and things of that nature. So you know, me doing you know what I'm saying, the perfume and the fragrances and everything, we're gonna put together a sip and smell event where you can come in and you can create your own candles or create your own cologne or perfume, or do it for your date. You know what I'm saying? Create a scent for your man or your woman. You know what I'm saying?
Man, fellas,
be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for that. Next month we setting that up, and it's gonna be real big. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna learn how to make candles from scratch. You're gonna learn how to make fragrances from scratch. You know what I'm saying?
This for the grown and sexy.
Wow.
This for the grown and sexy.
Yeah, but back to what you were saying.
And remember I told you at the gym, I said what sets you apart, like you just said, is because you create them. You create your own fragrance. Your own fragrance. Well, it seemed like me and you do the same thing, but we don't. We don't.
Yeah. I was actually gonna get into that. I was gonna ask you, but since you know.
Oh no, you you are the creator of what you do. But I said I'm going to just grace you, the both of you all, part of my business. But I also did tell you when I got in here, I said you do have an investor.
Yes, you did. You definitely said that. You definitely told me that. I got you, Jonathan. We gonna tap in. I'm gonna let you smell that citrus ooze.
Man, and get Jonathan in there too.
Yeah, big shout. He actually been shouting you out the whole episode. Jonathan Massey. Jonathan Massey.
I've been knowing Jonathan Massey all my life. He's he's my brother.
Oh yeah, he been talking. He been in the comments the whole episode showing you mad love. Big flower.
So listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, just as well as we invest in one another, can y'all promise me, the Cold Field Podcast, that when God bless you all to whatever level that is, that you all will go and invest into someone else?
Actually, again, just quick tap in. That's kind of what I want to do. I want to open up a social media house. I want to be able to teach other people how to do what we do. I want to teach people, especially the kids, the teenagers, how to set up their own podcast, how to run a broadcast system. Because
this is a beautiful podcast. It is beautiful.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
So we right there with you, but we want to get to that level where we can give back to other people and show them how to do exactly what we do. You know what I'm saying?
And go ahead. Go ahead, Bill.
What I was gonna say is, for the keeper, you got to give it away.
Yeah.
You know. So I mean, hey, we definitely trying to put that sauce out there,
Got it.
Because we gonna put the town on the map, if anything. You know?
Can we give a shout out to Jonathan Massey? Like, boom.
Big shout out to J-Man. Big shout out.
If I knew he was on there, I would have been gave him a shout out. But let me just say something about him, and this is genuine. I used to work with him at the Racine Library. I've been knowing him all my life. He's always been very, very talented. Very, very talented. Always very, very wise. He has a gift that's from God. He's a man of God. But what I want to say about him, and I hope it be contagious with you all, out of all the people that I've came across along my journey growing up as a child, teenager, and young adult, Jonathan Massey has always been one of the biggest givers that I've ever met. I'm not talking about financially. Whatever that man will have, if it's food, anything on possession, I watched this man go up to homeless people and give to them. When it's not even, you be like, what is he doing? He has always been a giver. He's one of the reasons why I give.
Okay.
He's one of the reasons why I give the way I give, in whatever perspective. It's because of him.
Shout out that man. That boy is flawless. Man, big shout out to the boy Jonathan Massey, man.
I'm gonna let y'all close this out.
Oh yeah.
Okay. He gave us, you know what I'm saying? We got a gift. We got a gift from the boy, you know what I'm saying? Let's you know what I'm saying, what's going on in here? Okay, they got your name on it. Okay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Got my name. It's smelling good.
Yeah, just a little gift, man. Just a little gift. Just a little gift. Just a little gift.
Got the
Just a
business.
little gift.
I like these. I'm gonna have to give me some of these.
Just a little gift.
Okay, got the Savage Elixir. And now look, and that's the thing too. I make this so the elixir is much stronger than the regular.
Yeah.
Got a different. So I like that though.
Now, now what I'm going to do, Cole.
Then we got the bad boy. We got the bad boy, the diddler.
That bad boy back.
Shout out to the diddler. You know?
Shout out to the diddler, man.
Christian Dior. Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Now listen, I'm going to introduce you to one of my vendors, Cole.
Okay.
And when I do, because this is what you already do, but whatever you need from that particular vendor that I'm gonna introduce you to get whatever the certain supplies and ingredients that you're looking for, I'll take care of it.
Man,
that's love, bro.
Man,
that's
bro,
love.
listen, let me tell you something. tell you like this.
Man.
When I tell you, when I first started thinking about doing this, I had one person help me. And ever since I've been like, you know what I'm saying, on my own, I'm talking about it's not a cheap industry to get into. I've been coming out of my pocket left and right just to be able to do this. And I've been looking for investors. So for you to just, you know what I'm saying, present me with that type of opportunity, but I'm more than grateful. Like, I don't even know what to say about that. Like, cause I literally just got a package yesterday and I'm looking at it like I needed this, but at the same time I'm looking at it like it's not enough.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not enough. Like, so thank you. I'm like, man, I'm grateful beyond measure for that. Just to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you so much.
Man, his energy is crazy, man.
He came, look. He came through. He came through tonight, man. Listen.
Man, I definitely appreciate this too, man. For real.
Man, look, it's about that time. It's about that time. Y'all want us to go longer or what?
And I'm hungry.
So, yeah, you know,
I told you I'm hungry, man.
We finna wrap it up and go get something to eat and go talk some business. But listen, check it out, man. The boy David Stewart came through to bless the stage tonight. He did Medea on the Run stage play and Medea Neighbors from Hell stage play, formerly known as Wally the Mailman. Look, go on YouTube, go wherever you know what I'm saying, go and check him out, man. The boy did his thing. He came a long way, man, from the streets of Racine, Wisconsin. And I mean, it's a privilege to have you on the stage tonight, to be here with us and share your story, you know what I'm saying? And we definitely want you to come back. You got an open seat with us anytime you want. You know?
Man, anytime. It was definitely a vibe.
Thank y'all.
We appreciate everybody that tapped in. Please hit the share button one more time before you leave.
And that like
Even
button.
if you already hit it again, because some people might not saw it in that time frame by the algorithm, but they might see it this time. Hit that share button again, please.
And that like button.
Full Feather Fly Guy, man. We see you sending out them stars tonight. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody that showed some love, man. And y'all know what it is. It's your boy Asshole Poppy.
Hey, it's your boy Feel Good.
You know what I'm saying? This has been another episode of the Coldfield Show. Our guests, please go ahead and shout yourself out one more time and let them know.
Hey, this is Dave Stewart from Medea, Neighbors from Hell, Medea on the Run. I'm the Racine native. This is my hometown. Love y'all.
Hey.
And you know what I'm saying? We will catch y'all Wednesday with another episode of the Coldfield Show. Hey, look, Wednesday might be a little health and fitness episode. We're going to tap that with y'all, man. Good night.
Have your popcorn ready.
Okay, man, are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Now, come on, now crank this motherfucker up.
It's about to get super spicy. We say the things that they scared to talk about. We practice what we preach. Yeah, we walk it out. The streets need a voice. We ain't pandering for the crowd. Catch us on Wednesday and Sundays. It's going down. I ain't going for that he say, she say. That man versus woman. You can miss me with that weekday replay. We gon' keep it 1K each and every day. Make sure you subscribe, give a like, and press play. We gon' always keep it raw with you. You got a difference of opinion, please come let us talk with you. Pull up a seat, this a space where you can keep it real. Real deal, you are in tune with Cold Fizz. It's the 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 Cold Fizz. Come, chill.
Okay, man, are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Now, come on, now crank this motherfucker up.
It's about to get super spicy.